Hi.
Hello?
You rang,
Well, you actually rang.
but yeah, after you rang, I got
Yeah.
invited to call with you and Sky.
Okay.
But you were the one who added me.
Yeah.
So what do you want to say?
I'll just say like what's going on.
Well,
All the shit.
you didn't say that earlier, did you?
I was gonna say it in the call before you told Sky that you said I'm done. So
Well, I sent you a message saying I had a shit week, and you literally didn't respond.
what was the comment of like saying I just wanted to talk as friends, but thanks.
Because I asked Sky if there was a call,
Yeah.
and you didn't let me in because you didn't want to speak to me.
I never said that. I never said you can come in. I just said I can come past.
You couldn't be. That's
I
the
never
same
told
thing.
Sky.
No, that's basically the same thing. You couldn't be asked.
Never
It's
said-
basically the same as saying you don't want me in there.
Never said that.
No, but that's basically the same thing. It's implied.
How is it the same
It's
thing?
entirely implied.
How is it the same thing?
It is entirely implied. If Sky thought that you wanted me in the call based off your comments, she would have added me, but she didn't. So she got the same implication that I have.
But still, how does it imply? Literally.
I just told you.
They're two different exact same. They're both different.
Literally just told you.
They're both different.
I can't be asked means you can't be asked to deal
meanings.
with it. Which
Literally
implies that you
both
don't want me in there because you can't be asked to deal
meanings.
with me. No, you're literally going off a point which is invalid.
It's both different meanings.
No, the fact of the matter is, you haven't spoken to me since you were completely autist screaming because I shared my opinion.
What the opinion that you just try to force?
No, I didn't try to force it. I gave my argument. That's how, discussing things works.
But it wasn't a discussion. You literally
No,
tried to force
because
it.
you
Both
were
you tried to
arguing
force
back,
it.
therefore you were also forcing it, if that's your
I wasn't
go-to.
forcing it though.
No, yeah, it is.
How?
You can't sit there and
how?
argue back with the same gusto that I was, and then say that I was the only one forcing it.
Alright, fine, whatever. Anyway, say what you need to say.
You rang me.
Okay then.
I asked to be in the call. I got denied. Done. I sent you a message saying I had a shit week. You didn't reply. Obviously,
Yeah, I got my own shit to deal with.
I thought we were friends. Obviously, it doesn't matter. If you have shit to deal with, I would have, been there for advice. And if you'd messaged me with the same message, I would have replied and tried my best to help. That's the difference in person, Matty. Because
no, the difference is
no, let me finish speaking.
Bring people in.
In which case you should have said, but you didn't, did you? You didn't reply at all. I told you I had a shit week and you didn't reply. If valid, if you had said, sorry, I've got my own stuff to deal with now, wouldn't have bothered me. But the fact is you didn't respond because you didn't see it necessary. So, in terms of being friends, I obviously assume that I'm more invested than you are. So, if that's the case, let's drop the facade. Why bother?
What facade?
Of being friends. Because obviously that's not a two-way agreement, is it? So that's a one way from me. What, you've given me literally zero reasons as to why not.
Well, like I said, that's up to you. If you want to think like that, you think like that.
I'm thinking the way that you've implied. So if I'm thinking this way,
nothing.
that's implied from you.
I'm not implying shit. You're just thinking it.
No, well, I mean, what else?
Literally, you're just thinking it.
Can I speak? Or
I am
shout
let
at
you
me
speak.
again? No, because I was still speaking, and then you started speaking. That's not letting me speak. That's interrupting.
No, go on.
If you don't reply to a message where I literally say, let me read it word for word, I've had a shit-ass week, and you don't reply to that message, that implies that you either don't care enough to even give me a reply, or what? Give me your argument for why that's fair on me.
I'm waiting. Are you finished?
Yeah.
Literally looking at the watch.
Yeah, see, and then I'm here trying to, get this answers to why I'm...
No, when I said,
I'm trying to get this answers to why... Yes. Again, Maddie,
No,
if I'm
you're
talking,
interrupting me now.
no, you
No, you're
stop talking.
interrupting me.
No, you stop
No,
talking.
I asked you if you are
You
done.
said I'm
And
looking
you
at my
said
watch.
yes.
You said
Yeah,
I'm
and I'm
looking at my watch.
seeing if you are done.
If you're gonna come out with spiteful and sarcastic comments like that,
I'm not being sarcastic.
Yeah, it
I am
is.
waiting.
it
I'm
is, you
literally
say I'm looking
waiting.
at my watch. You could have just said, "Are you finished?" But no, you
Yeah,
had
and
to
I
add
did.
the comment about, "Oh, just looking at my watch right now,"
Yeah,
which
I
has the
was.
implications that I'm taking too long. Matty, there comes a point in your life when you have to realise your words affect others. And I'm going to speak to you like I speak to my year 9s, because that's the age, the mental age I think you're at. I don't
Wow.
think you have the capacity to deal with other people's feelings, and not a fault of your own,
Not a
but
fault of my own. Okay.
until you get to the point where someone can message you telling you to have an awful week, who's someone who's supposedly your friend, and you can reply with at least a message, even if you don't have the time to talk, even if your own stuff's going on, you can reply with a message. That's when you'll have the mental age of someone actually your age.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I bit the bullet tonight. I was going to
But-
wait for you to apologise for screaming at me like an autist, but, you know, I've had a shit week. I wanted to talk to some friends. So I reached out and got met with, I can't be asked. So, and then no message to the message I sent you. If this is how you treat your friends, I worry. Yes, I'm
The difference
finished.
is,
Go ahead.
When I shoot, difference is you're the only person that's been like this.
Be like what?
No one else has been like this.
Been like what?
Have been like what?
Yeah,
You
it's a
just
question.
went on. You say you've had a shit week. You're
Okay.
not the only one who's been having shit weeks.
Yes, but you didn't tell me that.
Why should I? My private life is to
Because
myself.
I was your friend. But
if I have my own shit to no, you shut up and let me speak. I gave you the time and fucking day to speak. If you fucking interrupt,
Matty,
then
don't give me your fucking shit. You telling me to shut up, you fat cunt. You're sitting there acting
You
like some
literally
high and
told me to
mighty
shut
twat.
up.
No, I didn't tell you to shut up. I told you to stop
Yes, you
interrupting me. There's a difference.
What are
I
you
use
doing
polite
now?
language, but you just told me to shut up when I'm literally wasn't even speaking. Though, you acting like you've got your own shit to deal with is more important than anyone else's, and that fact that doesn't even bother me. Yes, you have your own shit to deal with. You didn't even reply and say, sorry, I'm dealing with something. You didn't tell me, sorry, I might be a little angry because I'm dealing with something, or anything like that. You left me in the complete dark, pretending that all along you've been my friend with that level of treatment, and then you're sitting there telling me to shut up. No, I'm gonna interrupt you because I was being roughly polite until this point.
Roughly polite.
Roughly, I put the roughly in there for a reason, Maddie, because it wasn't entirely
That's not being
polite.
If
That's
if
the
you were
I've
being
just
polite, I
said
would have been
that.
polite back.
Open your dumb ears.
There's
I've
no
just
such thing
said
as
roughly polite. It's personification.
Literally.
Literally, it's a language technique. Argue with me on that. Go on. Or is the all-knowing person who thinks that they are allowed to scream at their friends and their girlfriend because they had a different opinion to them about a programming issue, despite what's going on in your life? That's not a nice person.
Fine, I'm not a nice person. What to fucking do?
Exactly my point. You
What
can't
to
come
fucking
back
do?
with
I am
anything
never a
of
nice
real
person.
substance.
What to fucking
You
do?
can't create any sort of reasoned argument with real substance.
As I said, what to fucking do?
There you go.
Matthew's
Point
not a
proven.
nice person.
Repeat the exact same thing, Matthias, because it's going to make you look like the bigger man.
I don't need to look like a bigger man.
Well, physically you do.
No, I don't. I physically don't need to make myself look like
Yeah,
a bigger man.
I've seen you. Physically, you look like a bigger
Yes.
man.
No, I'm not. I'm
Mm,
actually
I've
not.
seen you. Physically, you look like a bigger man.
Yes.
Didn't want to make it
such a bigger
personal,
man.
but I'm not going to sit here and have you tell me to shut up. Except even
I
more the
know I am
fact that I've done nothing wrong.
How can
Literally,
it be personal
you
when
got
I know a
annoyed at an argument because it's a personal insult. Do you know the definition?
Is it meant to be an insult? I hear that shit every day.
I said it's a
Callum.
personal thing. Yeah, and I'm sure it saw you as an insult. The
Yeah,
fact you hear it every
you're
day
like-
doesn't mean it's not an insult. Whether you take it as one doesn't mean it's not an insult.
When people say this shit daily, you don't give a shit.
Maddie, I'm going to end
No
it
one
on one
cares.
thing. When you fail your degree, it is for your own fault. When you have these issues in your own life, it is for your own fault. And as an ending point, sorry Sky for being mean. I didn't mean to be mean to him, but rage took over. Have a nice life, Matty, because I really hope you do, despite your best attempts to destroy it yourself. Enjoy.
Bye.